Hi, my name is Pete Bachfischer. I'm coming to you from the porch of my home here in central Illinois, where I'm a German teacher at a high school. The high school itself is in a quasi-suburban rural area. My setting here is quite rural. Things were going along just fine until March 13th, when we got an announcement that said, oh, things are looking kind of iffy for the future. Be ready for the possibility that sometime next week or shortly thereafter, school would be closed down. Well, I wasn't prepared for anything like that. I've been teaching for 47 years. I thought I could make my 50 without having to start in on all this modern computer stuff, Google Classroom and all of that. And I realized right away that if I have to do some kind of distant teaching, I am not equipped for it. So students, that day, I said, come on, set me up with Google Classroom. And it was the right thing to do because we got canceled that weekend. And Monday, we didn't even come to school, but I was ready. At least as ready as you could be under the circumstances. So I usually start the morning with about an hour of yard work. Sometimes I eat breakfast, but then I get right back. Oh, and of course I have to feed the critters, both the wildlife every morning. I put stuff out for wildlife. I have 3 cats and a dog. The dog gets walked, the cats get fed, the litter boxes get cleaned. All of that takes place before I even think about breakfast, if I'm going to eat breakfast. But then I sit down at the computer and play e-learning teacher, which usually goes on for about 4 hours. And then I'm getting wacky. I didn't go into this profession so I can sit at a computer all day. And then in the evening, I usually put in another 2 or 3 hours at the computer doing schoolwork, continuing to grade what was sent to me by the students that day and setting up the assignments. What do I do here at the school? I am a cross-country coach and German club sponsor. And both of those, especially German club sponsor, are very, very much affected by what's going on here right now. We conduct an exchange with a high school in Germany. I don't know if you can see this sweatshirt on me. It says Metamora Trostorf. That's our partner school. It's near Cologne, somewhere between Cologne and Bonn. And the Germans were ready to come on March 28th. And if we think about it, that was actually kind of fortunate that it happened when it did. I mean, we had this program set up, everything we would do when the Germans were here, but they couldn't come, as I said. But what if they had come? What if the Germans had arrived and then school was shut down and the Germans couldn't go to school with us and they had to sit in the house of their partner the whole time that they were here in the United States and then couldn't even go to Chicago, which is part of their plan? It would have been a disaster. So this unfortunate thing, actually, at least it came at a fortuitous time, before it would have absolutely been a disaster for the Germans to have spent all their money and to see nothing of the United States.